What's going on, my fellow Jedi and Padawans? Welcome back to another Jedi gaming video. Thank you guys so much for coming back to the channel, and if you guys are new, welcome. Happy Thursday, everybody. We are on TWAB Day, so close to the weekend, getting more information about Witch Queen and all those crazy changes that are coming up. The Vidoc for Destiny was absolutely insane, got me even more pumped for Witch Queen than I already am. It's gonna be like a whole new game. I am too excited for all the content helping you guys out get that loot. Oh, super pumped for it, and you guys are so crazy for always coming back, showing me support on the channel, all the subscribers, all the views. Absolutely nutty. So thank you guys so much for that support. It means a lot to me. Today we're gonna go over a comment that I got on an old YouTube video with linear fusion damage. I did this back at the end of October, beginning of November, and with some of the Vorpal changes, it went from 15% across the entire board on all your weapons to changing based on if it's a primary, kinetic, or power. Primaries get a plus 20% boost, energy weapons get a plus 15 boost, and then power weapons get a plus 10% boost. So we lost 5% damage on Vorpal at the beginning of December. So I retested my 4 linear fusions, going over which ones still do the best damage even after this nerf to Vorpal. Now, we are getting particle deconstruction taken away, so I did all of this without that on, showing you the base damage for the weapons, not even having boss spec, none of that on it as well. Purely just base damage for the weapon in PvE. So the 4 weapons that we are testing right here is linear fusion rifles. Solar, we have the Corsairs Wrath right here. Reed's Regret for our stasis. Void is our threaded needle right here. And then finally Tarantula for our arc burn. Now we have kill clip, 2 Vorpal weapons right here in our Reeds and our threaded, and then high impact reserves as well. So we get to test out the different perks. So overall, the numbers really didn't change too much, and I still think it's about the same order as last time. So last time when I did this test, we had Threaded Needle and Reeds pushing about 37k damage on enemies with that Vorpal weapon. Corsairs was doing about 38,000 damage with high impact reserves, and then Tarantula without kill clip was only at 31,000, but with kill clip it was at 42. So I'm going to show the difference on these as well and show how close they are to those original numbers, and then go over the order that I would still use these in when doing DPS for a sustained amount of time. Alright, so first off, we're going to be testing Reed's Regret right here with Vorpal on this unstoppable champion. Once we get it stunned, we do a headshot on him, and we can see it does a little over 42,000 on the headshots with Vorpal and when it's stunned. Alright, so next we are going to be using the Threaded Needle. Same thing on this unstoppable champion. We're gonna stun it and then use headshots to see what kind of damage that we are pushing for this weapon. So when we stun the champion, we are getting actually the same numbers, just over 42,000 damage for the Threaded Needle with Vorpal. So our Reeds and our Threaded Needle with Vorpal are pushing 42,000 for a headshot on this unstoppable champion. So next up, we got the Tarantula Arc linear fusion rifle with kill clip on it. So we're gonna do a test without kill clip to see what kind of damage, and then with kill clip as well. So right here, the first one without kill clip, we shoot the Scion, we shoot the guy and stun him, and then it's doing just over 37,000 in the head for damage without kill clipped proc on this weapon. Now for me, with this weapon in the Tarantula, kill clip is super nice to have, but it is also very hard to get procced when you're in a situation with a lot of enemies pushing you, like these Thrall. It can get a little hectic compared to having Vorpal, which is way easier, just procs on the enemy by itself. So getting kill clip to proc is a little challenging in itself, but the damage that you can get on an enemy with it is kind of crazy. We're almost at 50,000 damage in the head when we're shooting them with kill clip procced. That is 13,000 more damage on an enemy with kill clip. Kind of crazy, and that's a lot compared to our other ones that we have so far. Last but not least, we have the Corsairs Wrath which is high impact reserves. So when the magazine is empty, those last couple shots will deal more damage than a full clip will. So we'll show what the full clip does as well as the empty clip, just to show you the damage difference. So with a full clip, it's doing just under 37,000 to the head on the enemy. Now when we have the full clip emptied and those last couple shots that are hitting the champion, we do get an increase in damage on him. So with high impact reserves and those last two shots, we're doing 45,000 damage on the enemy. So a nice good increase compared to the full clip with only 5 in it, doing about 37,000 damage on them. So it's a nice little increase, again, having that high impact reserves and those end bullets coming out of that to do the extra bit of damage. Now, for me, again, I am gonna personally go with my threaded needle first, just because of its perks with triple tap and Vorpal on it. I'm getting those shots back faster, and it still does a very, very good amount of damage. Vorpal is way easier to proc. Even with the nerf to the damage, I still think the numbers aren't too crazy difference than the Tarantula with kill clip, which had the highest DPS in that instant burst DPS for a one shot compared to the others, but sustainability, it won't have kill clip for very long. It's hard to get kill clip to proc, so we're still gonna throw that in the third slot though, behind Reed's Regret, followed up by Corsairs Wrath in the bottom, just because overall averaging the damage out, not the best, but still very high when you have those high impact reserves procced and those last couple bullets, but it is only a couple bullets compared to like Reed's Regret and Vorpal that has sustained damage over time, with Vorpal on them having that 45,000, 42,000 damage over a long period of time instead of fluctuating from 36 to 45. It just evens out way better for sustained DPS using threaded needle first, in my opinion, just because of usability. With void shields, if we have more stasis shields, Reed Regret will be tied with that for sure. They're about hand in hand, followed by Tarantula with kill clip. If you can get that kill clip procced, absolutely a banger for some DPS, and those arc shields just disappear, followed by Corsairs Wrath. Nothing against it, the solar is super nice, but only having that higher damage with the last couple shots in a clip doesn't really make sense for me compared to the other weapons that we are testing. So even with the Vorpal nerfs, I still think it is the better perk to have on linear fusions. I know, like I said, the other ones had higher damage for a single shot, but sustained. Definitely threaded needle and Reed's Regret. So hopefully this helped you guys out decide if you want to keep some of your rolls that you got, get new rolls, anything like that to go over. So thank you guys again so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.